Hey, 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 everybody. Oop, 1 second. Perfect. All right. Now we should have dropped that off. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, man. I am super excited to be here. Let me find my cohort here. Randy, I'm going to go ahead and hit share stage. Hopefully first time and done today. I just shared. See what happens. How's everybody doing tonight? Guys, listen, we have a chat box over here. Hi, Ann. She found it. Oh, here we go again, huh, Randy? All right, let me hit it again. Says I already have. I'm going to cancel it. Bear with us, guys. We seem to run into this here. Not sure why. All right. Let's try it again. Here we go, Randy. One more time. I just hit it. Let's see what happens. There he is. All right. Hey, good looking.
Hey, how you doing?
Woo! What you got cooking?
I'm keeping busy, man.
I hear you. All right. Well, listen, welcome everybody. Looks like we got quite a few people on here tonight, which is great. Listen, I am really fired up. It's been a beautiful day here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I've been looking forward to this all day. I love these live webinars. Such a great opportunity that we have to share with everybody. And listen, if you're an affiliate and you're here, great job, man. Great job stepping up and being here. And again, these are for you. Affiliates, invite guests, get guests here. Let us present and talk to them and then send them back to you. Any guests that are here, listen, we're going to take about a half hour. We're fine-tuning these presentations because we respect and value your time. So we don't want to take up too much time. There's more people filtering in, which is awesome. And listen, like I said, I'm Ed Mayer from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I am a proud member of this opportunity that you're going to hear about here. Randy does a great job with a beautiful slide presentation. Listen, we're not bringing you here to twist your arm or anything like that. We're here to present an amazing, guys, and I mean an amazing opportunity. And then it's up to you to decide if this is something that's for you. And I'm telling you, man, if you decide yes, you're going to have a ball. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to my man, Mr. Randy Steen. Love you, brother. Go ahead and tell him a little bit about you, and then we'll hit the slides.
Hey, buddy. Well, I think most people that are on here know about me. I've been in the business for 44 plus years, own my own company. And I'm all in with Basic Reset. I've made a statement about a year ago that I said, this is my death company. That doesn't mean I plan on dying tomorrow. It doesn't mean that the company's going to die tomorrow. It just means that I'm here until the very end. That's just all there is to it. We're growing. Things are exploding at the company. And, of course, the reason they are is because we have stuff that works. And so let's get right into it. And I'm going to bring up this thing here. Just a minute. I got to press screen share first. There we go. Now I got to bring this up. And I got to click share. And I think now I'll go to it and bring it up full screen, Ed. I think. There we go. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Ed, you got to remember and shut your microphone off so we don't get the echo. Guys and gals, I want to welcome you all to the Basic Reset live webinar. Now, the whole purpose that we do these webinars is to help you build your business. We know that there's guests on the call tonight. We welcome you here. Of course, you're here because somebody wanted you to see this. This is the passport that really could lead to an amazing life for you. Basic Reset has everything that you need to move forward. And what it is it's an amazing set of products that go to work into your body and produce results. I mean, literally a new you awaits you. And it's time for a basic reset. Now, we talk about these products working in your body. On every one of these webinars, I make a statement that says these products work 100% of the time for 100% of the people. And on every webinar, I also say this, that most of you that hear that probably think, well, how can you say that? Because nothing works 100% for everybody. Well, that's not a true statement. You see, when you ingest our products and they open up in your body, if it's a capsule or if it's a liquid or if it's a powder that's made into a liquid, or if it's the bee pollen, when you ingest this into your body utilizes the nutrients that are in it. It doesn't get into your body and say, gee, we can't work for one person, but we can work for another. It works for everybody. So it goes to work. But what people call working is results. Everybody sees different results because we're not all the same people. These products just literally go to work in you. And the foundation products are Aqualyte and Ionite. These are the two products that really kind of launched this whole thing. Actually, Ionite or Aqualyte is what launched it in all reality. Many years ago, when Fred Kaufman, the owner of our company, was speaking at a cancer symposium in Sweden, he heard about the world's oldest living man. And he inquired more about this and found out that that individual was from Okinawa, Japan, and he did some more studying and found out that the reason people live so long over there is because they're ingesting water that is going through and filtering through all of this coral sand. The island of Okinawa basically is one big, huge coral mound, and everything that they drink comes through that sand. The water that they feed their animals with, they're getting that water. The plants are being watered with that water. And that water is plumb full of minerals. And he found out that there's two things in life that really have to be necessary in your life, and I'll talk about those in a minute, but it's water and minerals. And so he brought this product called Aqualyte to the United States of America. It was never here before. And it has literally changed people's lives. And then he wanted to have it in a product like this in liquid form, so people could just use drops if they didn't want to put the sachets in the water. And so he invented this product called Ionite. Now, Ionite is an amazing product. It doesn't have just all of the minerals in it. See, it also has amino acids in it. It has vitamins in it. It has organic plant complex. And for those of you that don't know what that is, that's just simply the building blocks of the plant. The thing that creates the plant, causes the plant to have an abundant life. So these two products are the foundation products. These are the two that every single solitary person in the world should be on. And by the way, you cannot get Ionite anyplace else in the world. It's Fred's product. No other company has that. It's as simple as drinking water. You see, everybody has to drink water. It's a universal law that cannot be refuted. At Basic Reset, we change your water into healthy, energized water that goes to work in everybody. Now, you'll see on the product sheet there, you're going to see 4 different products: the Aqualyte, the Ionite, the Vibrant, and the Coffee, because these are all things, of course, that you mix with water, and every one of them have some fabulous benefits for you. And we literally change your life by just getting you to drink some water. The two largest markets in the world when you're dealing with products are the weight loss and the energy market. Coffee is part of that energy support market, but weight loss and energy support are the two largest markets in the world. And actually, water is the #1 consumed beverage in the world. And what do we deal with? We deal everything that has to deal with water. But you'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see something there called Vibrant. Vibrant is our healthy energy drink. Now, what do I mean by healthy? You see, Vibrant is an energy drink that doesn't rob nutrients from your body like all the other ones do. It actually provides nutrients to your body. As a matter of fact, part of the way this product works is by giving your body the proper nutrients that it needs to activate certain functions in the body that cause you to have more energy. It's an energy that you'll feel in minutes. Generally, we tell people when they drink this, it's not a sipping drink. If you'll drink it in about 15 minutes to 20 minutes, you're going to feel the energy long before you're done drinking it. And it lasts 4 to 6 hours. You know, most of the energy drinks you get on the market will last you a couple hours at best. And then when they're done, there's a crash and burn. Well, we don't have that with our product. When it's done, it's just over. There is no crash or big letdown. And you don't get the jitters with our product. That's what's really interesting about it. It's designed so that the energy factors that are in it that go into your body go in at a slower rate so that you don't get the jitters. And there are no bad for you ingredients in our product. Unlike If you look at the ones in the cans that you buy in the superstore, in the supermarket, I should say, you're going to be surprised at all of the junky ingredients that are in them that are not good for you. And our product costs less. In fact, we make a statement with our product that day one you'll feel it, day two you'll love it, and day three you'll be telling all your friends about it. There just absolutely is no comparison when you're comparing our drink. There just isn't any comparison. It's enjoyable warm, and what I mean by that is people literally drink this as a hot tea. And you can do that. It tastes great that way. But it's absolutely fabulous on ice. That's the way that we suggest that you drink it. And by the way, even though this is not a weight loss product, there's ingredients in it that will help your body to lose weight. On the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see Trim Up. Now, this is a product that's designed to help you lose weight. But what's really interesting in it is that there's people that take it not because they want to lose weight, but because of the energy factor that's in this particular capsule. When you take it, you're going to feel energy. But this capsule works in your body by basically doing three things. The first thing it does is it raises your base metabolic rate just a little bit. It creates, it's called thermogenesis, it creates just a little bit more body heat. You don't notice it, you don't feel warm or anything like that from it. But in order to raise that temperature just a little bit, you need to have something called calories. And where do the calories come from? The stored fat in your body. This product will also help some people with their appetite. They won't feel as hungry. They won't want to eat as often. Now, for me, it doesn't do that. I'm just as hungry now as whenever, before I even took the product. But here's what it does for me. It controls my desire to eat more food. In other words, when I sit down to eat a meal, I can only eat about half of what I used to eat. I'll give you an example. I met a guy today and we went to Applebee's. We went for lunch. And I ordered their tacos. There was 3 tacos. I couldn't eat them all. Now that normally would have been a piece of cake for me. I could have probably eaten 3 more. I could not even eat the 3 that I had. And that's what it does for me. When I sit down to eat, I'm not as hungry. So that's how it works for me. So everybody's a little bit different on how it works. It'll help support your energy level. We already talked about that. And it helps support mental clarity and focus. There's people that are taking this just to help them focus throughout the day. Plus, it's loaded with antioxidants, as is the Vibrant Energy Drink. 2 fabulous products for you. We talked about the other product that is in the energy end of it, and that's coffee. And we have a coffee. And by the way, our coffee, it's an instant coffee, but it tastes so good that brewed coffee drinkers are switching to it. I'm one of them. You see, I've always liked fresh brewed coffee. I hated instant coffee. And I've had companies from all over send me samples of their healthy coffee. And I hated every one of them. As a matter of fact, I didn't even order this product when I got with this company. I thought, boy, there's another one of those. I'm not going to order that. Kim asked me one day if I tried it, and I said no. So she sent me a baggie with some in it, and I promised her I'd try it. Quite frankly, when I got the baggie, I was going to call her the next day and tell her, well, I tried it and I didn't like it, but that wouldn't be honest. And I just felt horrible about thinking about even doing that. So I thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to drink it, but I'm going to drink it over the sink because I just know I'm going to spit it out. Well, I mixed it up. I took a sip, and I couldn't believe it. It tasted good. So I drank another sip. Well, I ended up drinking the whole cup. As a matter of fact, it's the coffee that I drink now. This coffee is so smooth that now, of course, I like black coffee, but a lot of people like to have something in their coffee. This coffee is so smooth, it tastes great black. However, you can put stuff in it if you want to. As a matter of fact, there's a recipe in our Basic Reset Freedom Grip room that tells how to make a great iced coffee with it, with some flavoring in it. But here's what makes this coffee so smooth. It's an Arabica coffee that's grown high in the mountain elevations. So there's absolutely no pesticides or herbicides used on this coffee. But what's really cool about this coffee is it's got the reishi mushroom in it like some of the other healthy coffees do. But it's not just one species of the reishi mushroom. It's 4 species of the reishi mushroom. And you might say, why do we do that? Because each species does something different in your body. And in addition to that, we add something to it called mangosteen. Mangosteen is a super antioxidant, one of the most powerful out there. Plus, it contains something called xanthones. I'm not going to explain to you what those are because I want you to look those up on the computer. But once you start reading about those, you're going to want to order Primo Java and get it in your house. Because believe me, this is one of the most delicious coffees that you'll ever drink. Let's talk about the immune system next. We have a product that's one of the most powerful immune support products on the market today. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what this product is. It's called Beta Factor, and it comes from something called a beta-glucan. Now, I think the definition, if you read this, as I'm telling you, you can read it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about how this works. But just imagine if you were a commander and you had a field full of soldiers, and you were ready to go into battle. They're all lined up, and there's the enemy's on the other side of the line, and you guys are lined up, and somebody blows the horn, and everybody takes off running to do battle. But half of your soldiers stop along the way and lay down and say, well, that's okay. We've gotten this far now. We don't need to go any further. The other half goes in to fight the fight. Well, obviously, they could be outnumbered, right? Because half the soldiers aren't working. Well, what Beta Factor does is it gets into your body, and it puts all of your soldiers, your body's immune system, your defense system, on the alert. Every single solitary one of them is on the alert, ready to take on any invader that comes into your body. Your body's compromised every day. By the way, just by living in the world we live in, your immune system becomes compromised. This product doesn't overstimulate your immune system, by the way. There's some herbs out there that you can take that actually stimulate your immune system, but they can overstimulate it. So your immune system is constantly overworking, and then it wears out. It gets tired. So what we do with our product is literally put your immune system on alert so it's ready. If you're not taking Beta Factor, you're making a huge mistake. This is probably one of the most powerful products on the face of the earth. Should be going into your body each and every day. You heard me talk about Fred just a minute ago. Well, the reason Fred got interested in nutrition many, many, many years ago is because he suffered from a really bad allergy. I mean, we went to the doctor after doctor after doctor. He was getting allergy shots. They were doing all kinds of stuff. Nothing worked. So he said, that's enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. And the doctor said, well, Fred, it's the best we have to offer. And Fred said, it may be, but it's not good enough, because he said, it's not fixing me. So then he started doing some studying, and he found out that beekeepers that take care of the beehives, and they eat this pollen that falls through on the bottom, because the bees carry the pollen back to make honey and to feed the hive. And a lot of it falls down to the bottom, and the beekeepers were eating that. And guess what? They were getting sick. And so Fred started eating bee pollen. And guess what happened? His allergies all but totally went away. He doesn't have an allergy problem today. Now, what's really cool about that is that is what started him on his journey in nutrition. He found something natural, by the way, which is one of the most powerful superfoods on the face of the earth. Pound for pound, there's more protein in bee pollen, than in eggs, beef, or cheese. It contains all of the free-form amino acids. It contains 27 of the 60 essential minerals your body needs. It contains all of the trace elements. It contains fatty acids, carbohydrates, enzymes, and coenzymes. As a matter of fact, there's still nutrients that are in pollen that to this day they have not been able to identify. When you add bee pollen, our bee gold, and by the way, our bee pollen, all of it comes from flowers that are never treated with herbicides or pesticides, and we test it for that, by the way. And our pollen comes from all over the United States. There's a theory at one time that said you should eat pollen right from your area, because then you become immune to the pollen in your area. Well, that's not true. You need to be immune to the pollen from all areas. And we feel that gives your body a better chance. And so our pollen comes from all over the United States. It's a 100% pure bee pollen. Guys and gals, when you have this and you're taking Aqualyte 99, well, you got a powerful system going on in your body. The next thing I want to talk about is the Miracle Facelift Mask. Now, this is a product that is also totally unique and different than everything else out there. There's a tremendous amount of skin products. A lot of skincare companies have facelift masks, and they do a wonderful job. When you put them on, how they work, by the way, is they attract moisture out of the air, and they attract moisture from deep inside your body and pull it up to the skin, and they literally plump up your skin so the wrinkles disappear. Now, ours does that too, and that's absolutely amazing. That's how these things work. But ours goes one step further. You see, we do not just work on the skin. Our Miracle Facelift Mask gets down through the entire dermis layer, the entire layer of the skin. It actually gets to the muscle that's underneath. Because that muscle, if you have a crease in your skin, there's a crease down there in that muscle too. So what it does, it tones up those muscles. So that's why people that use our product will say, gee, this is amazing. It's actually a miracle because it lasts for so long when you use it. And what you ought to be doing is getting some of this and doing your own test. Just put it on half your face and then look in the mirror once the treatment is done. It takes about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes. Once it's done, take a look in the mirror. You will see a result. If not the very, I mean, I know you're going to see it the very first time, but if you don't think you do, the second or third treatment, you'll see an amazing difference if you just put it on half your face. As a matter of fact, your friends will see it before you do. It's a fabulous product. Earth Wash. Well, as it says below there, it's a breakthrough in non-toxic all-purpose cleaning. Guys and gals, this stuff can clean every single solitary thing you can imagine cleaning, including everything on your body, everything in your house, everything in your garage, everything on your car. I don't care. You can clean off the mailbox outside, put it in a power washer and wash mold off the side of a house. You literally can clean everything with this. And it's very inexpensive. That little 2-ounce bottle makes a whole gallon jug of all-purpose cleaner. Now that sounds astounding to me, but then when I hear that 2-ounce bottle will make 64 gallons, which is a 55-gallon drum plus of window cleaner, that's even more astounding. And there's a when you look at this product in the website, you'll see a usage guide, and it'll tell you how to use this for everything. I mean, spraying it on your dogs to keep ticks and fleas off them. I mean, it's absolutely astounding, and yet it's so safe. If you drank it, it's not going to kill you. Now, that doesn't mean you might not get an upset stomach from it, because it is going to help. It's a surfactant in it. It's going to help you do that, but that's the worst thing that'll happen. You're not going to get immensely sick from this, so it's absolutely fabulous. Now, we don't encourage you to drink it, by the way, but Garden Miracle. This is a product that literally, a simple way to tell you how this works is when you mix it up and spray this and water your plants with this, basically here's what it does. It gets down into the roots of the plant, and the better the root system of the plant, the more nourishment the plant gets, and the more flowers and the more fruit the plant produces, and the more nutrients that are in the fruit that the plant produces. And what this basically does is help that root system grow and explode at a very fast rate. It also helps to draw the nutrients that are in the soil to the roots of the plant, so the plant can become nourished. Why do they call it Garden Miracle? Because when you use it, and by the way, you don't have to have a garden. You can use this on your house plants, anything that grows, you can use this on. Trees, house plants, put it on your garden. A lot of people live in cities and they have a little area that they grow some tomato plants in a pot. Well, start using this on your tomato plants and see what happens. Fabulous, fabulous product. Fred and Kim Kaufman were the two that launched Basic Reset. Now, guys and gals, I want you to understand something about these two. Did they launch Basic Reset because they wanted to make a lot of money? Well, of course they want to make some money. Who doesn't want to? If you don't go in business if you don't want to make some money. But they launched this company with the real premise of getting these products into the hands of as many people as they could. They were already selling them, and they were selling them over the internet, and they had some people that had the products in their stores and stuff like that, but they wanted to get them out quicker. So they knew that word of mouth through network marketing was the fastest way. Because Fred basically has an idea that he says, we're just people helping people. We want people to use these products because we know they're going to get results. So he wants you to change your health by using these products. And he also designed a network marketing program to change your wealth. And that's why our program works so well, because you see, he knows that when you succeed, Basic Reset will succeed. And we make it as easy as we can for people to join our company. Excuse me just a minute. Excuse me. We have something called a referral opportunity. And we basically, as it says, love giving money away, because we know when you succeed, we succeed. Our opportunity was designed to be simple. There's no startup cost to join our company. There's no inventory to stock. Everybody that joins gets a free replicated website. I've already gone through most of our products. They're life-changing products. You get paid commissions on referred sales. That just simply means anybody that you send to your website, when they buy, you get paid. It's that simple. There's no limit to the number of people that you can sign up or have below you on any level. We pay commissions on 10 levels according to your rank. And the commissions, I like this one, the commissions are credited to your back office daily. Now, guys and gals, this is real time. There are companies that pay commissions daily, but it's delayed payment. In other words, the payment you get today is actually from business that happened a week or 2 weeks ago. Not with us. You get, if the business happens today, you get paid today. It's real live time. Now, that wallet in your back office is simply a storage. It's like a vault. It's like your own personal bank. The money goes in there and it's yours to use. You can draw from it immediately if you want to order product from the company, and you can draw the money out of that wallet and pay for the product. Then on Wednesday, whatever money is left in there, if you haven't spent any, it's all there. If you spend some, whatever's left there gets paid out directly into your account, your PayPal account, every Wednesday, just like clockwork. So we pay daily and we pay weekly. It's absolutely astounding. Now here's how we pay. We pay you, as I said, on 10 levels. But Fred says, I want a program that people can get involved in, that they can make a livable income on the normal levels that the average person in network marketing attains. Well, we know that through study, and we know that through statistics, that the average person in network marketing will earn commissions on their first to their third level. So Fred took the commissions that would normally be paid beyond that, and he compressed them all down to pay you 50% of the total commissions on the first 3 levels. 20% on level 1, 15 on level 2, and 15 on level 3. And by the way, on level 1, that 20% commission has absolutely no qualification factor. You don't have to order any products. You join our company for free. If you get a customer, we pay you the commissions. It's just that simple. And when you get a customer or an affiliate, on their very first order, if they place an order the day that they become a customer or an affiliate, we give them a 20% discount on that order. Now, folks, that's like paying a 20% commission to you on your own product. Unheard of in the industry. Excuse me. Now, we have a total 71% possible payout in 10 levels. 50% of it's on the first 3 levels, as you see there. Level 1, you're an affiliate with no qualifications, you earn 20%. Levels 2 and 3, you get 15% on each level. There is a qualification to receive that, and that's to place an order of at least $29.95 a month. And once you do that, of course, you're qualified to receive any of the level commissions that are paid on all the levels, $29.95 a month. Marketing executive, that's the next levels up, levels 4 and 5, you get 3%. And by the way, levels 4 through 10, you're going to get 3% on each level. To be a marketing executive, of course, you have to place your $29.95 order, and then you have to have $2,500 in direct sales. Now, what does that mean? That means any orders that have come in on your first level are considered direct sale to you. Now, this is not new business every month. This business is cumulative. It can come from all of your customers. Once it hits $2,500, the next month it should automatically be $2,500. In other words, you don't have to go out and find a whole bunch of new customers and do another $2,500. It's cumulative. Once you build it up to it, it's going to be there, as is levels marketing director, which is $5,000, and presidential director, which is $10,000. Director, which is $10,000. Guys and gals, this is the simplest, the easiest marketing program to understand. And guess what? It's not done. You've heard me make a statement on here that Fred will find a way to make it better. Well, guess what? He has already. Last week, we announced on the Thursday night call that you can come in with what's called the marketing executive package, and you buy it one time, and you literally launch into this company. And by the way, that's the products that are in there. It all ends up being about a 15% discount when you order that package. But not only do you get the package at a 15% discount, you start out as a marketing executive with our company for 90 days. You have 90 days to actually achieve the level. If you've achieved it at the end of 90 days, you continue on to be that. If you haven't, you're going to be paid as whatever rank you have earned. Guys and gals, it's the most amazing program that we have. Basic Reset is here to help you. We are people helping people, and we want to help you. So by listening to this webinar, we hope that you'll get started with us. What we'd like you to do is go ahead and get with the individual that asked you to look at this, asked you to be here tonight, and say, look, I want to get started. Or if nothing else, at least say, I need some more information because this looks like something that will help me change my life. Ed, back to you, my friend.
Hey, man, awesome job as usual. Not much else for me to say. Listen, I forgot to mention at the beginning about, what's that?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Wonder why. Can't hear me still? No?
Hey, now.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
No, listen, it's not weird. It really makes sense when I look down and see that I had muted out my speakers. So everybody could hear you all the time. It was just me.
That's all right. That's cool. Yeah, they're saying they can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, no, I'm glad you touched on the brand new marketing executive pack. That's really exciting. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, what do you think? Listen, that's pretty exciting, and that's why we are so excited. It's a simple program, products that work, products that are affordable, and people buy them because they love them, not because they have to. Just like Randy said, you can literally join for free, make 20% on that first level, and make a livable income, but it gets exciting after that. But anyway, I hope you appreciated the webinar. Hope you liked what you heard. Get back to the person that invited you. Tell them, how do I get started? Give me your link. Let's get rocking and rolling. The best time to get started, baby, is as soon as we end. So on that, make it the best day of your life. On behalf of myself and Mr. Randy Steen, see you next time.